Hey guys, this is Scott5 here reviewing a little kit for your GoPro or actually any action camera. As you can see, I don't own a GoPro, rather I own a third-party one that this one costs under $100 on Amazon. I've already done an unboxing video if you guys are interested, and there'll definitely be a review in the works. But so far, I am able to review some of the accessories that I would like to pair this action camera with. So this kit by Black Pro includes a total of 15 items, including the actual carrying bag. So technically 14 items that you can actually use towards your GoPro action camera, but not all of them are necessarily mounts or straps. So you'll see that in just a minute as I take stuff out of the bag. So currently the stuff that I have in the bags were not necessarily in this way. I just grouped it that way, and then I wrote labels on them myself just to help organize things. I wish they had done this themselves, but obviously at the price of about $13 on Amazon, you can't really expect too much, so it's not a big deal that I had to label pretty much everything on here. So let's just first go through one by one what is included in this kit. So first off is this floating handle. So as some of you may know, the GoPro is actually denser than water. So if you were to try to film stuff underwater and you accidentally drop the camera, it will unfortunately sink to the bottom. So that's where this floating handle comes into play. So you can use this to help you, when you're swimming, to hold on to the camera better as well. And also if you were to accidentally let go of the camera, it would float to the surface thanks to this floating arm. You would just attach it to your action camera via the waterproof casing. It's pretty standard for all action cameras, which is why this works with my non-GoPro camera. And the funny thing is that you can actually mount another tripod or monopod or something on the bottom because it takes in a standard 1/4" threading that you could also mount it to something else. And it also includes a little wrist strap, but I still haven't been able to find out where the heck do you even attach this wrist strap to the floating arm. So there's that. Next is the bicycle mount, and I really don't like this one. I think it's not designed very well because you have to unscrew it a lot in order to actually fit it onto your handlebars or to remove it from your handlebars in the first place. It does come with a little rubber insert so it wouldn't scratch up your handles, so at least there's that. There's a double insert actually in case your handlebar's that narrow, but honestly I don't know if any handlebars that's actually that narrow, so I don't use that at all. As for actually mounting your camera, you have to have the appropriate adapter that has the 1/4" threading so you can screw it on as if it were mounting onto a tripod. It also has a little ball joint to it so you could technically pivot in any direction that you want, but I honestly pretty much never use it. But this next one I do use a bit. This is a headband. It's definitely quite handy if you needed to mount it from a head point view, but I do find it kind of annoying the way that it's mounted because you can't get a really great angle of just straight ahead. It is somewhat angled downwards, which can be a problem to some people because depending on what kind of shot you want, but at least it does fit decently well. I think it's reasonably comfortable to wear. But just to be clear, this is a headband and you can't really mount this on a hard hat or even a bicycle helmet, for instance. This is solely to wrap it around your own human head. And then for the chest strap, this is also another one that I use quite often, but again it has the same angle issue as the head strap. It does kind of angle downwards. No matter how I try to orient it, it just doesn't point straight ahead. But I did use this specifically when I was trying to do some bike riding. As you can see, I got more footage of the handlebar than the actual ride. But it did come in handy, at least when I did this adventure course climbing thing. So it's nice that I was able to capture a first-person view of that climb. And then the final body strap is this armband, more of a wristband, because there's no way you can fit this past your forearm. I don't even have particularly thick arms, and I can't even get past that. So I really think this is pretty much useless. I can't imagine what you would actually use this one for. But this next one, a backpack clip with a pivotable mounting plate, is actually quite interesting. I think this is one of the most useful things because for more adventurous people, you most likely will be wearing some kind of backpack, and it's really handy to really easily just attach this to the backpack, and you can also pivot it the way that you need to get that shot. So I think this is probably one of the most useful ones. Also included is this dashboard / window mount for your car, but it's more of a window mount only because it doesn't really stick to non-perfectly smooth surfaces like car dashboards. So I tried to mount this on my windshield, so that was okay. But the annoying thing is I couldn't find a way to rotate my action camera once it was on the mount to face it without being blocked by some portion of the mount. So I don't think they thought this one through very well. And then the final actual tool that they include in this kit is the Selfie Stick / monopod, because it is quite long, but it's not very adjustable. It only has this tiny little knob here, and it actually has a threading on the bottom where you can actually mount it to a tripod base, I guess, if you really wanted to. It's a really bare bones extension stick. I really don't see the purpose of using it. In fact, when I tried to mount it, the mounting plate actually started to come off the rubber portion, so clearly not great quality. The final few items are a few mounting plates. So you got 2 of these buckle-like mounting plates, and you also have these threaded mounting plates, so you can mount them onto things like the dashboard mount and the bicycle mount. And just for the heck of it, they also threw in a cleaning cloth. It's a very cheap microfiber cleaning cloth. And it also has this other little tool thing. I'm not even sure what the heck it is. On the website, it's not even very specific what it's supposed to be either. So if you guys know what it is, please let me know in the comment section down below. So the general consensus with this kit is, as with any other combo kit, is that each individual piece isn't of really great high quality. It's not what you're buying kits really for. It's for the multitude of items that you get. Otherwise, if you were to buy them individually, it would cost quite a lot more. Knowing this, I've never really been a fan of kits, but the reason why I decided to pick this one up is because there are quite a few items here that could justify the price tag of $13, even though a lot of it is just trash. So the ones laid out before you are what I consider the best of the bunch. That floating arm, the chest strap, head strap, that backpack clip are really the only items that really justify the price of this kit. Anything else, I would just recommend just buying them separately. If you see any of these items that you know you'll definitely be using them to a great extent, you'll probably want to invest in a higher quality one, just because these are most likely going to break after a few uses. Of course, I don't use these extensively, so far they have held up. But if you wanted something with more flexibility, like more angle options for a chest strap or a head strap, I would definitely look to buying those individually. So really, whether or not you should buy this kit depends on if you're going to use these particular items that I think are what make this kit worth its price. Otherwise, I would definitely just look elsewhere and just buy them individually, because you most likely won't be using every single one of these things in this kit. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please give it a like. It'd be greatly appreciated. And make sure to subscribe to my channel, Skyforce95, if you haven't already, to get more content like this. Or if you're watching this on Amazon, head over to my channel URL right here, or just search it up on YouTube, Skyforce95. There you'll see a bunch of my product reviews and unboxings. Feel free to browse, or if you want to search for something specific, just hit that search field. That'll do it for this video. This is Skyforce95. Thanks for watching.